What is this? This is just the base of it?
Hey, did there used to be anything on the base? I don't think so either. Right.
No.
This is original. What we do is we have to set this piece of the column, fill it full of cement, and then we have to have the welder come in. I can show you one that's exposed over here with the pipes, our structural steel post, and then we had our welder come in and notch it out, and we welded. We had to, towards the structural engineer, I don't know if you can.
What is it?
If you can lean out and look at the vertical wall on the outside, it's a pretty extensive crack.
What is it?
It's a structural crack in the tower. What we've had to do is see the steel, the threaded rods, the stainless steel. These go all the way through from outside to outside.
Right. Well, so what is it? It just reinforces
yes,
and what is this material? Is this terracotta or?
This is terracotta. This is coquina, which is as the old Ford. Sometimes it does get a little tough up here.
What you can see is how they pull them in, these big bolts, and it keeps the tower from falling outward.
Okay, wait, which part? The.
See these screws here? See that?
Okay.
Pulls it and make sure everything is held in place.
They go from here, they go through here, through the open space, and through the outside wall.
Okay.
So they're about, I guess, 2 feet, 3 feet long.
Yeah. So it's all about reinforcement
Yes.
of the original structure. Is there anything else that you have to consider when you're doing, historic renovation like this? I mean, so far as materials that you use, or just considerations like safety considerations that you ordinarily wouldn't be as worried about?
Basically safety, it's all about safety. I mean, each one of these pieces, if I had to guess, weigh about, I'd say 30 to 40 pounds.
Yeah. And how have some of these windy days been going too?
Not good.
Wow.
Not good.
With the wind, how do you guys sort of gauge what's too dangerous, what's not too dangerous?
We're pretty close to stopping putting the scaffold every day.
Oh, really?
That's how, when you're picking up a walkboard and the wind grabs it, we can't risk anything falling off the tower, basically.
Yeah. And
Plus, they wear harnesses. When they're up here working on the outside, they're all harnessed and tied off.
yeah. Well, and how far up are we right now?
I think 120.
So what do you like about working up here? Is the view nice, or?
That's what I've done for 20-something years. My dad taught me to do this kind of work, and it's just, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's just a historical value to be able to come back in years to come and say I worked up there, really. Another measure is these joints in the cap. We've ground those out, and we're going to put a silicone sealant in those to keep water from leaching down.
Yeah, and Larry said that was part of the reason that there's damage to begin with, like when water sinks in, it starts splitting stuff apart, or?
Yes, ma'am. Basically, if you can see on the west tower, see where the white is on the big column, and then the decorative piece above the Capitol on the next column.
Kinda.
You can see where the water runs down and comes out above the archway.
Yeah.
And it definitely pays a big toll.
Black sort of tin, is that mold?
If I knew exactly what it was, I could get it off. I have no clue. I thought it was carbon. My material supplier says that it is not. You can see it did lighten up a little bit. It actually turned it gray.
Yeah.
The material we used on it, we've tried 5 or 6 different materials from our manufacturer. Stuff that removes carbon, stuff that removes just about anything, but this is the first time I've ever not been able to get something clean.
So windy. This side especially. Is this like the worst side? the biggest like safety tip that you have? Maybe they wouldn't think of.
I'm not real scared of heights because if they were to get up here, it'd be pretty hard to get up there.
Yeah.
If it rose up, I mean, the fire department can't get up there other than climbing the ladders. So that's not a big deal.
Don't be afraid to begin
Well,
with.
I mean, everybody's got a fear of heights.
Yeah.
When you lose your respect of heights, that's when something happens.
So you have to have a healthy fear, not too much, not